see my screen? All right, this is the platform. This is the website, maventrading.com. If you just search Maven on your browser, can you hear me? All right, you asked me a question. Who posted concerning it? Okay, okay, about Maven. Okay, what did you say about? All right, all right, all right, all right. So let's go through the page and let's see what they have there. So easiest forex prop firm to get funded, and truly is the easiest because the cheapest. Unlock your full trading potential. Trade confidently with a funded trading prop firm that supports you with no swap fees. No swap fees meaning you can hold it overnight, right? That means it supports swing trading. So if you're a swing trader, this is a good one for you. Or you have a swing strategy, this is a good one. No swap fees. Swap fees are what they charge for holding trade overnight to the next day or during the weekends. So lowest spread. That means this is a good trader. This is a good profit because the spread is very low. That's what we need. That will help us as a trader. So we'll be having we won't be having too much. The manipulations will be less because of the spread. It's the less one. There's a low spread, so we'll be having less. We'll be less bothered about the spread. Like if we place limit like a trade now, how long is going to like if you play the trade, it's like in some brokers, if you place a trade, you're going to be in 10 pips loss before you start getting a profit, right? So that is like one thing that about the spread effect. So no time limits. No time limits meaning there are some prop firms will tell you we want you to trade this within a month, right? I give you a month to miss that target, right? And some people, why they lose the Propfirm account is not because they are not good, but because it will take them longer to reach the target. So that is why this one is also good. No time limit, right? And Maven has it covered. All right, that's good. Lowest price in the industry. That is very correct. Now let's go to their plan and see what they have there. I hope you all can hear me. Can you all hear me? All right, Steve, can you hear me? Samuel, can you hear me? All right, let's pick up. So we have $2 accounts, the 2K account, we have the 5K account, we have the 10K account, we have the 20K, we have the 50K, and we have the 100K account. All right, so that is what we have here. So let's start from the 2K account. The 10K account is like the default of it. So we'll also check um, the platform. Let's see if they have it. Yes, I'm able to remember it. I've forgotten the name. That's Trust Pilots here. That's the name. Trust Pilots. That's what we check reviews about this Maven. So we check the reviews together and know okay if they have of people that have used it and say okay this is a very good one, right? So okay, look at where this is the best that's the leading prop firm. FCMO is the leading prop firm. My first one is the next leading prop firm after FCMO. Then this is like a comparison of the FCM, which is the leading, and my forex fund, which is the next leading. That's the second next leading prop firm in the industry. So 247 customer support, maybe also have that entry level 2K account. I don't think no Propfirm have this 2K account. No Propfirm. So maybe have that starter or pro account. All right, my friends will have the starter or pro account. Maybe also have that, but FTMO they don't have that. They have just big accounts. So one step pro accounts, none of them have it. 85% profit split. Now FTMO they do 80% profit split. FTMO they do 80%. My first one do 80%. So 85% profit split is like a bigger amount, you understand? So this is also very good for them. Buyback feature. Now buyback feature meaning if you blow the accounts, if you blow the challenge account, the buyback feature is like you get the next account for a cheaper price. That's the buyback feature. FCM will also have that buyback, unless they've stopped it, but they have it. My first one, I guess they do out as well. So that buyback feature is like giving you a small percentage, like to remove a small percent to make it more cheaper for you to buy back the account. Since you've had the account with them and you have your record with them. So we also check Trustpilot to see their reviews. But let's look at the accounts first. And I've seen some of their pages on post on Discord. Some people posting their withdrawals and sleep that they have made withdrawals from Mavens. People that have passed the challenge and become funded and making their profits. So now for the $38 and 10K accounts, but let's go to the 2K accounts where the difference is right now. So this is the 2K account. So let's talk on the 2K. You can see this is the cheapest you will see in any profile as at right now. Unless anyone comes later on in future to beat these guys, right? Maybe to give you a cheaper price or a bonus price or something. All right. So for the first step, you can see we having step two, that's two-step accounts. You have to pass phase one and phase two. The step one is the one-step account. You pass only phase one, right? If you're able to pass phase one, you will be funded the 2K live accounts. For this one, you have to pass step two step. Now, what's the difference between the both of them? That's what we're supposed. That's what we'll be looking at. So we know the best one that fits our type of trading, right? So I hope you can hear me. All right. So can you, all right. They are for the 2K accounts. They have the one phase and they have the two phase evaluation. So you can choose to go for the one phase or you can choose to go for the two phase. The one phase, once you pass it, you'll be funded. The two phase, once you pass phase one, you have to pass phase two before you get funded. So you have to choose the one that best suits your kind of trading. All right, so now that's what we're going to be reviewing it and see the difference between the both of them. I'll tell you the reason why I went for the two step, and Steve also went for the one step. So Steve, this is the one Steve applied for the one step. I applied for the two step, but you'll be seeing the difference between the two of them, and the both of them they are good, but depending on the kind of trading you want to be doing on it, right? Depending on your maybe your experience or what you've done or what you might be expecting from the market, right? So that is what we'll be doing. But you never know, right? But let's just go through it and see. But anyone that best suits you, that's what you want you go for. So now, first of all, we have the profit targets, right? For this two step, this is the two step right here, and this is the one step right here. So for the two step, the profit target, the first profit target is what $160, which is 8% of the account. 8% of the 2K account is $160, which is the first profit target. So after you pass that, they will reduce the profit target to 5%, right? So which is $100 on the second phase. So this is for the two-step account. Phase one is $160, make $160 profit. Once you pass that, Step two is what? Make $100 profits. While for the one step account, you can see you have only one target, just 8%. Once you meet the 8%, which is $160, you're past it. All right, so let's move to the drawdown. So the drawdown, it has a drawdown. This is like the overall drawdown. That is what it just left as drawdown right here. So the drawdown is 8%, which is considerable, right? 8%, which is what? $160. That means for this one, it has a drawdown of 8%, meaning you cannot lose $160 of the account. So if you lose $160 on the account, that means the account is blown. You have to do what? Reset your account by getting the buyback feature, or you get a new account. So are you following? Are you following? All right. So if there's any question, please just do what to ask. So that's for this one. The drawdown is 160. So you can see for the one step, we have a trailing drawdown of 5% from your highest equity. Now we'll explain this as well. This one, you can see the information they gave here is different, and here they gave details here. So that means what is happening here is different from what is happening here based on this drawdown, right? This drawdown is 8%. Overall drawdown is 8% here. Overall drawdown here is what? 5%. But they said is a trailing from 5% from your highest equity. Now, what this means is this, that in step one, if you have a drawdown on your equity, right, and that equity is below 5%, 5%, right? Now, let me give for example, um, you got an account, right? I didn't hear you. All right, all right. So let's continue. So let's say, for example, you got this account, right, and you are in a, and that trade is in, let's say, it's in profits, right? Let's say from 2000 you've made $50 profits on the first trade. That means your new current balance will be what? 2050, or let's say you are currently in the trade and it's making $50 profit. Now, they said this trading drawdown is from your highest equity, meaning if your equity gets to $2050, right? $2050. That is the current balance you are running in profit. The current equity you are running in profit. Your drawdown will increase to 5% of 2050 naira, right? So if your equity increase to that point, your price, you must not get a drawdown that is, you must not have a, let's say you're having a pullback or a retracement that is going against you. Your equity must not go lower than that drawdown that it has registered. Trailing drawdown meaning your drawdown is going to be changing, right? Depending on your equity. If your equity is going higher, if you are becoming more profitable, your drawdown is going to be increasing. If you are having loss, your drawdown is not going to move, it's going to remain there, right? But whenever you have a profit that your equity is increasing, even if your equity goes to like 2,100 naira, sorry, 2,000 $2,100, right? Let's say you go to $2,100, your drawdown is going to increase 5% of $2,100. And let's say you are placing the next trade, you must not go in loss that is below that drawdown that has created. So whenever you are placing a trade here, you have to be placing short trades that you know that maybe you're going to pass the challenge within one try or two try, and that those try must not have a drawdown. If it ever goes in profit, it must never come to a drawdown. To play safe on the account, that's what it means. To play a safe part on this account, once it goes in profit, it must not come down up to 5%. Even if it's coming down, it must not get up to 5% of that your initial equity, your initial highest equity. So do you have any question about this trading drawdown? I said the trading drawdown I just said. Do you have like a question on it? I can hear you, yes. Yes, it's increasing. Your drawdown is increasing. You know, when you're making profits, your it's gonna trade the trailing drawdown is gonna trade your equity and become your drawdown is gonna be 5% of your highest equity. You understand? Let me use another example. Let's say um let me just use another price for it. Let's say you are making okay, let me see use this one instead. Let's say you are making $120 in profit and your target is $160, right? You're already $120 in profit. Now let me open the calculator so we can do the calculation right here. So the trading dollar changes. That's why it's called trading dollar. It trades your equity, right? Now let's say this is a $2,000 account, yes, and you are making a $120 profit on equity. You have not closed the trade yet, right? This is your equity, right? This is your highest equity that you're floating in profit. Let's say you are waiting for it to get to $160, then you will now close, right? You're already closing in one and it has not hit your TP yet. Now plus 120, this is gonna be your equity, right? $2,120. Now, when they say your drawdown is 5% of your highest equity, that means at that point this is your highest equity, right? So let's get it. 5% of this is gonna be what? Times 0.05, right? So this is gonna be your drawdown, right? That means, can you see this is $106, right? That means from 2000, you can see this right here, from 2120, right? Your account must not go back to 2000. If you're having a retracement, let's say you got to $120 and there's a retracement, it's not dipping in back to your entry, dipping in back to your entry. Once the account goes lower, like it goes to 2020 on profits, right? That means it has dipped back $100. You're not in $20 profits, right? That means it takes just at that point it takes just $6 loss. It takes just $6 loss because now it's reading this as your current drawdown. But this current drawdown is reading now is based off this equity. That if it goes against you $106, even though you are in profit on remember it won't the price don't have to go below this you don't have to go below the 20,000 below the 2,000 at this point because it has given you a new drawdown because of your equity has increased to a point which it has given you a new drawdown, right? A new drawdown, 5% of your highest equity that you are reading. Remember, this is just an example. Now, if the price retraces back to your entry just to shoot up again, right? Let's say it's going past your entry to shoot back up. Now, if it retraces back to your entry and you are already down $106, the account is breached. So this will be two, let's say 106, that is 106, right? That means 2120 minus 106. That's that's your account. If your account gets to 2014 equity, your account is lost already. It's breached already. You have to reset your account or buy a new plan. All right. So, any questions? All right. So now, this one is having a static drawdown. This is what they wrote in there. Overall drawdown, which is this one here, 8%, is a static drawdown. Look at it here. You can see they did it here. They just listed it out here. So before we calculate this static drawdown, let's continue from here. Daily drawdown is 8% here. 4%, which is $80. Meaning your daily drawdown, once you are down $80, right? You're no more trading for that day. You have breached the that day. But that doesn't mean your account is blown. No. Your account is still intact, right? But you won't be able to trade for that day again. If you lose $80 a day, right? Now this $80 is based on the daily drawdown is based on your equity, right? As listed here. So we go down here. This is like a detail of everything based on equity. Equity based meaning your equity once it is reading $80 loss, right? Once your equity is reading $80 loss, even though you are in profit, you won't be able to trade for that day again. The equity must not read. Let's say you are stacking, and your trade goes retraces against you, right? And it's now reading $80 in minus $80 inside your equity, right? Minus $80 inside your equity. It's gonna just close you out for that day, and you wait the next day to trade again. So that is equity based drawdown. This is $80 for the two step for daily drawdown. Why for the one step is $60, which is 3%. So the maximum trading days is infinite. Infinite. It means you can trade it if you like. You can trade it for a year. Pass the account, whatever suits you. So this infinite is very good so that if you won't be forcing the trade, you have to wait for your setup and just trade it. So same thing for this one step. You wait for your setup and trade it. That's the infinite. Overall drawdown. Okay, right. This is the overall drawdown, the static drawdown. So static drawdown is like the one like a normal. Let me open the calculator again. So give me a moment. All right, let me export this. So static drawdown is just like a normal. Let me close this out. Let's say you have $2,000 account, right? So static drawdown of 8%, right? Which is $160 minus $160, right? This is a static drawdown, meaning your price, your balance, your account balance must not get lower than this amount. So this is a static drawdown. You understand? If you trade, if you like make profit, if you like make loss, do whatever you want to do, but your balance must not go below this. So that is the difference between static drawdown and trailing drawdown. So this is easier to understand, right? Yeah, your account balance will not go below this. This is a static. It's static. It's just there. Minus your capital, which is 2,000, minus your drawdown, which is $160. That amount, your money must not go below this, right? And whenever you make profits, right? Let's say you took the account to 250, like you took the account to $2,050 in the first day. Your static drawdown will always remain like this. It will just remain like this. Let's say you now lost $30 or the next day, the static drawdown will remain like this. Let's say you made $100 the next day again, which is like $2,120, right? Then you lost $100, right? So far your price did not come to this amount. You are still in the trade. So far your price did not come to this static amount, right? Here, this is the static amount. So far your price did not come below this guy. You can lose and gain, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win. So far your price did not come to this zone, to this amount, to this amount. Your capital did not come, your balance did not come to this amount. You are still in the trade. So that's the difference between this static drawdown of these two fees and the overall drawdown 205%. So the reason why I took this account is because of that static drawdown. That's why I took the two step, because I can easily know, okay, this is my static drawdown that I'm working with. I know what I'm working with. Then that is just the reason why I took this account instead of this one. Because this is a trading drawdown, meaning I can be on a trade and I might be in 140 $140 profit, waiting for it to hit my what, and maybe I get busy and in it goes against me, let's say $100, right? That means I'll be left with $40 profit, right? Floating in equity. This one can easily kick me out. But with this guy, if I'm in $140 profit and it goes against me $100, right? It goes against me $100 and I'm in just $40 profit, I will still be in the trade because of my static drawdown. Although it's a two-step account, but I wanted to go for what I'm able to work, what is more comfortable for me. Even though it's a two-step, that. You understand? What's more comfortable? That's what matters. You have to check what is more comfortable. If this one is more comfortable for you, you go for it. But I went for this two-step, not because maybe it's two-step and you have to pass one, pass two. No, I went for something that I can work with. I've seen my trading style, and I know that this one I can do stable trading here than trading here. You understand? So equity based drawdown, daily drawdown is equity based. So equity based drawdown of the two step is having daily drawdown of $80. Now equity based drawdown meaning, let me open the calculator. It means, let's say you're having a $2,000 account and you are up about $140 on the first trade, right? You are waiting for $20 to convert this account, right? And this was your first day of trading. You made this profit. So you are saying, oh, tomorrow I'm going to make $20, right? To pass the account. So let's say tomorrow, you now get it tomorrow, you now saw your setup and you now place the trade. And the trade now went against you minus $80, right? This $240 was your equity, right? That became your balance, right? So that your equity that became your balance, it will read that as your new equity and balance. If you look at your trade, right, whatever your equity is saying without placing a trade, that's what your balance is saying. Do you understand? Are you following? All right. Let me see. I might disconnect or something. All right. All right. All right. So if you look at your chart, the next day, and the next day when you enter the trade weight went against you. Let's say you made a mistake, or maybe there was something that happened to the market, or maybe you didn't see spot the entry very well, and the trade went against you $80, right? Remember, you are still in profit. Oh. You are saying if the trade go against you $80, you will still be in $60 profit, right? But because of this equity based drawdown, equity based, whatever your equity has has read before, it's going to hold it like, okay, this is your equity right now. If this trade goes against you $80, it's going to stop your trade that day. You understand? So once your price goes down from $140 back to $2,060, your trade is stopped for that day. You have to wait till the next day to trade. So what you should be looking out for is you should not place a trade that's going to give you a drawdown up to $8. Though you never know, but that's going to be part of the plan. That okay, I'll not be on a trade that's going to give me a drawdown of $8 so I don't get closed out. You understand? But let's say you have a late entry and it goes against maybe a retracement. The retracement should not be reading $8. Even though you are stacking, once it reads up to $80, you are closed out for that day. You wait till the next day. So that is for minimum profit. Sorry, this daily drawdown for two step. Now the daily drawdown for one step is the same thing, but the difference is the price. So this one must not go against you $60. You understand? 3%. So it's more lesser. The drawdown for the one step is lesser, while the two step is more. It's like $80, like $20 difference. All right. So should we go ahead or any questions? All right. So let's move ahead. So you can see here minimum trading days zero. So you can see the minimum trading day is zero, maximum trading is infinity. It means you can pass this challenge in a day. So I saw an interview where the CEO of the Maven was interviewed, right? The CEO of Maven actually came to Nigeria. That was about last year. Like he hosted like a conference and he gave everybody that attended the conference free accounts, free trading accounts, free challenge accounts, so that if they pass the challenge, they'll be funded. So those that attended got that benefit. So they interviewed him and he said, um, he actually said he did it this way that somebody that there was a day he was inside his room that he was looking at the back end of this purchases and challenges. Now I saw somebody, he came in, he registered that day. Before he knew it, the guy passed the phase one that same day, right? Before he knew it, the guy passed the phase two that same day. Then the guy got a live funded account the same day. That was like a crazy. I was surprised. I was like, wow, that this is a very large one. That somebody can come in the same day, pass phase one and phase two the same day, and get funded that same day. So that is why this minimum trading days, in some profit they'll tell you is a minimum three minimum trading days. They want to see your consistency. So if you pass the whole challenge the first day, you have to wait. You have to trade 2 more days. You have to trade the next day, like 3 trading days. Some of them we have 5 trading days. Well, this is the only problem I've seen that has a zero minimum trading days, and the maximum is infinity. Because like FTMO, they give you trading days, minimum of 3 trading days, and maximum of 2 months. That means you must trade for 2 months before you can get funded, before they will start to check out your account. So the payout frequency is 10 business days. That's the payout bi-weekly. Bi-weekly, that's 10 business days, that's every 2 weeks. 10 business days, that's Monday to Friday, Monday to Friday. So Saturday and Sunday are not part of the business day. So it's bi-weekly, they pay every 2 weeks. So their profit splits. I get to jump to this one. This is very important. I don't know why we jump this guy. That's very important. So profit split is 80% for the 2K account, while for the bigger account it's 85%. Let's if you check the bigger accounts now, you see the profit split is different. So let me check the bigger account. It is also 80%. Let me see. It should be 85% somewhere. It's also 80%. Okay, it's 80%. I guess all of them is 80 then. 80%. Or they've changed it because I know there used to be 85. I've seen 85% here one time I came to this website. So this is 80% right now. 80%. So 80% is good. So when you are having a profit split, you will join bi-weekly and they'll give you 80, you get 20%. And your your money will be refunded. Your your money you use for the purchase of the account. You can see the road here refundable. Refundable. So your money will be refunded on your first split. So the special offer, let's look at the special offers. So weekend holdings is allowed. So it accepts swing trading. Swap fee, that means they won't charge you for swinging a trade. Unique buyback feature, meaning if you breach the account, you can actually pay a little fee to buy back the account and trade again. Same thing for the one fee as well. All right. So any questions? So let's look at trust pilots, right? Let's look at trust pilots. Trust pilots. So this is where you can review any problem. Any problem you want to review, you come to trust pilots and check about the problem. That's how we know if this problem is legit, this one is not legit. So let's type it on your Maven. So we'll see the reviews, what people are saying about it, how many reviews they have. They have a very good number of reviews. Maven trading, this is it. This is the Maven trading. Alright, that is it. So let's look at what Trustpilot is saying. This is Maven right here. So you can see they have 86% reviews. Can you see this? 86%, 1,200 in total, right? 86%. More people are giving it a 5 star. Can you see this? This is how we know the legit ones. And if the platform is not on Trustpilot, if it's not registered on Trustpilot, that means that platform is the fake one. So once we can see it registered on Trustpilot right here, so that is you can see it's having like 4.6 star based on the review. Verified company. Can you see verified? Transparency is very important. So okay, proof of identity, registered domain, ownership, bank account, contact details. All right, this is how we know. So let's read some reviews right here. Had an issue with trade. I wanted to okay. Had an issue with a trade. I wanted to trade. I wanted to take didn't active was due to insufficient margin and the trade didn't active. Just to see it hit SL rose to Maven team yesterday night and this morning the issue fixed so quickly. Great team working on your behalf. Alright, can you see this review right here? So this guy had a complaint. He had a complaint, so he had to write to Maven. He said he placed a trade, but his margin was not enough, sufficient margin, and the trade didn't activate. Just to see it stop loss. So when he had the issue, he rose to Maven team yesterday night, right? And this morning, this is May 31st. That is May 31st is today. That is this morning. You will see it this thing today. And this happened yesterday night. And this morning, the issue was fixed so quickly. Great teamwork for there. So this is a good review. So let's read more review. This guy gave it a 5 star. This guy gave it a 4 star. Let's see what he said. He said, awesome. I am really amazed with the way Maven support team reacts with their customers. They efficiently attend to their customers with nice gestures and they legitimately do their work. Thanks, Mikasa. You're doing a great job. So I guess Mikasa is one of their customer support, like maybe the name of one of the customer support team. So this is on June 1st, 2024. All right, let's read more. Great support. That means from here I can tell that okay, they have a good customer support team. So if you're having an issue, you can easily go to their customer support and tell them, okay, this is what is happening. And one thing about a platform that's good, that's something that will make a platform stand out is their customer support. Because there's no how you definitely have issue once you're using a platform. You definitely have issues. So going to their support and them responding to you and giving you like a fast. Imagine you give them complaints today. That gives you like a comfortable thinking about the platform. Like you say, okay, you don't really have issues. If you have an issue, you just leave. And let's see if we're gonna see a complaint that was not sorted. We've read like two or three right now. So great support staff is also. So this one is also about the customer support. I had a problem with my account, match traded, bugged, and created to trade instead of one. Contacted the support team and they were extremely quick in responding and helping me. They refunded the second trade. Can you see this? They refunded the second trade. This was May 30, 2024. So this is good customer support, right? Customer support. Everybody are talking about the customer support. Like everybody are talking about everybody that is talking right here is talking about the customer support. It seems they are doing a very good job. Good customer support. The the customer support service was super fast. Zent, like this is a different person. The person name is Zent. Zent was so cool, understanding, and also help you within very short time. A very short time. Take notes. A very short time. That's fast work. The company is really good. Thanks, Zent. Mention the name. That's a very good one. So this one was Mikasa. This is Zent. Okay. Maven. I must go for Maven. Must go for Maven. So let's see. We said must go for Maven. Let's see why I said so. Maven 3D provides an awesome environment. They have very quick system like fast payout. All right, I guess this guy have cashed out. This guy must have cashed out. Fast KYC approval and many more. Moreover, I am also satisfied with their customer support. He also made mention of this customer support. Everybody are mentioning customer support. They reply within seconds and resolve your issue. Besides all this, Moving Trading provides the fastest payout system. Again, payout. This guy have cashed out. This guy have cashed out. This payout, there's payout here. There's payout here. Payout system without any problem. I got my first payout. Okay, you mentioned it within 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes. Wow, wow, that's kudos. Kudos. I can give them a round of applause for this one. It's an innovation. I got my first payout within 15 minutes after request. 15 minutes, that's a very short time. All right, so let's read more. We can read two more because I think these people they're already good. Understand? Let's really read two more. I'm thoroughly impressed with the okay. I'm thoroughly impressed with the exceptional support provided by Maven support team. Again, the support team. This is they're already doing a good job. I've not had any issue or gone to them, but with all these reviews, they're really doing a good job. Their prompt responses, technical expertise, and friendly demeanor have made my experience really seamless. Every query I had was addressed with patience and clarity, and their proactive approach ensured that all my issues were resolved quickly and efficiently. Wow, this guy just expressed himself here. Let's read one more. This was May 31st, 2024. All right, affordable and organized profile. All right, this is something affordable and organized profile. This one give you a 5 star. All right, amazing customer service, especially for the admins, and very quick payout. These guys have cash outs. Very quick payouts. So this is the second guy talking about payouts here. Overall, they are fair, but once you get used to them, and make sure you don't trade in a way that breaks them. I used to. Yeah, just made a very honest speech here. See, I used to. It actually feels like no rules at all. No, I'm not a bot or paid by Maven to put a positive review. Just being funded with them and being paid out before. So compared to other firms, it feels safer and easier to get funded and make money compared to the highly prices of other firms. Shout out to 2V. So this was mentioning another support person team right here, 2V. That guy is incredible. So we have heard of Mikasi, 2V, and all the other ones. So this is May 2024. This is the last month. All right, all right. We can keep on going. Looks to be a good one. So this guy is verified. So there's people they haven't verified account on Trust Wallet. Sorry, Trust Pilot. So this is good. This is good. This is more good. 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 This one giving the master. I didn't hear you. 10 trade. All right. On here, let's check out 10 trade on here. All right. All right. So we can also check out their 10 trade. You can go to their website as well. Or should we start with their website or just on here from their website or just here? All right. So this is 10 trade. They have reviews of 371. All right. I guess Marvin compared to Marvin is having 1,000 and something, 1,200, 1,300 and something. So reviews. So this is 231 total reviews. All right. So far, 10 trade is a verified company in Trust. Once any company is registered in Trustpilot, is a good company. But if you can't find that prop firm inside Trustpilot, just know that is a no go. So before you trade any prop firm, maybe even if it's a new one, you come to Trustpilot. This is where they give reviews for any prop firm at all. There's no other platform that you have to check. So you just here, you just Trustpilot. So far, attention is here is a good one. Is a good one. So you can see they have 4.4 star, 4 star, 4.4. Maybe it's having 4.6. Yes. So this guy is giving a 5 star verified account, unique payouts and reliable support. This is a very good one. This has to be the best program in the whole of Africa. They have the fastest payout and support response. Wow, good one. Because my payout 12 hours after requested. All right. So compared to maybe that one is 15 minutes. This is 12 hours, but so far the payout is valid and the company is registered on that pilot, this is valid. So when I takes even though the payout takes a day, so far my money is safe, I'm gonna receive it. It's good. All right. There are also but speed also matters as well, depends well, but so far you have the confidence that okay, yes, you surely have the payout within 12 hours. Good. There are also beautiful certificates. Looking to get a bigger account with them. Keep up the good work. 10 trade. Good one. This was today. Today is May 31st. Sorry. Yesterday was May 31st. Drawdown is fixed on 10 trade funded prop account. Unlike other profit. You say it's fixed. I don't like the fact that maximum drawdown is fixed. That is, it does not increase our account balance increases on 10 trade proprietary firm funded accounts. It means they don't value traders' emotions, stress, and effort of incorporating their loss. If you make a loss while trading and recover it back, the loss, that loss, it's still recorded for you. Unlike the other prop firm, they would change the rules and make the maximum drawdown works as the same as the. Oh, I understand what this guy is saying. So, we talked about trading drawdown, we talked about equity based drawdown, and we talked about static drawdown. So, fixed drawdown is another thing we should look into as well. So, this fixed drawdown is talking about meaning, let's say you're having, let me bring up the calculator. Let's say you're having $2,000 accounts, for example, and they say you must not lose $160 for this fixed drawdown, right? Let's say you made a profit of $120 the first day. So you wanted to make $40 more to pass this account, and your drawdown. Let's say you are having your max drawdown is $80, right? And today you lost $40. Now that $40, instead of it to what, to because of now you have not gone below your capital, right? So instead of that $40 to just serve as a loss, they will count it as, oh, your maximum drawdown have gotten $40 loss. If you have another $40 loss again to complete your overall drawdown, right, without meeting your target, the account will be breached. So let's say the next day you have 40, like, let's say get $40 profits, right? You now have $20 profit again, and then the next day you now lost another $40. Remember, you are still in profits, right? But for the fact that you lost $80, you lost $40, and you lost $40 again, your total loss was $80, right? They will tell you you've lost it. Now this is not based on your equity, it's based on your loss, right? So that is the difference of this one. This one, if your equity is down, maybe $100 loss on equity, so far you have not closed the trade, right? It has not appeared on your balance. They will leave you that, okay, it has not appeared on your balance yet, right? But any loss that appeared on your balance, they will count. Even though it's $2 loss, they will count it and add to that $80. They'll be adding it until it completes $80. And once it sums up $80 loss, overall loss, not maybe balance loss, overall loss, you can even be in $3,000 profits. But if you have $80, I'm just giving an instance. But if you have that $80 loss, they will record it that, oh, you've reached that maximum drawdown. So that is the meaning of this one. So if you are trading this fixed amount, you have it at the back of your mind. It's not that it's a bad way of, it's a bad rule. It's just if it suits you, right? You just go for what works best with you. So if it suits you, you say, okay, this is what I'm working with. Whatever I'm doing, I'll make sure that I don't live on a loss. But you can never tell. So that is why I guess this guy was unable to. He didn't read it very well because some people will buy account without. That is why I actually wanted to look into this profile, what they do. Like, so we don't just go into profile account and just buy accounts without reading all these things because those things are least information that matters. And this guy, I believe, he doesn't know that that is how they work. Like, he doesn't know it's fixed until he started trading and the account was blown. He started asking himself why. Then after asking himself why, he now did the research. I'm just saying, before he saw that, oh, it's because of the account is fixed. I believe maybe he doesn't know that, because if he had knew, he would have traded based on of that knowledge. Or maybe let's say he knew, but yet his trade didn't go in his favor. So he took it. When you lose in trading, you can get depressed and frustrated if you don't have your emotional control. Because emotional control is really, it really matters in trading. All right, so let's get the next one. So I give you the 5 star. Honestly, Tentrade is doing everything well for me. All processes are seamless and simple. Fast deposits, fast withdrawal, and even their Propfirm offers are good. All right, this is a very good one. So far, I'm impressed with the customer support. Circle this customer support. We've heard this again. instant funding, fast withdrawal. Everybody are mentioning all these ones they have withdraw. Let's see how it goes. I still have other things to test. All right, all right, okay. So come back and give us on that review after testing other things. The 5 star, they do not take time before replying. That's a very good customer support. They do not take time for replying support, even though the withdrawal process takes a little bit of time. Every other thing is perfect spread. All right, very good, very good. That means you also be saying maybe the withdrawal can take up to 12 hours or more, but you're still going to receive your fund. I just like everything about Trade. I just like everything about Trade. Withdrawal and deposit is very fast. You guys who have withdraw, including their rules. It's very simple. The rules is very simple to follow. You can see this guy say the rules is very simple to follow because if you understand the rules, you can easily program your mind. You understand? You put inside your psychology that okay, this is what I will do. This is what I will not do. That is why I told you I chose for that Maven. I had to choose that static drawdown because it's the rule that I know I can follow. So I will not go for a rule I cannot follow. Like that guy that gave a bad report about this thing. Maybe that was the rule he could not follow and he didn't know that I could not follow it until he tried it out. So I guess maybe next time he won't be going for that kind of rule. Instead, he'll go for a different rule, like a static account. I don't think that guy too can even through the trading account. So that's trading drawdown. No, no, no. I won't want to trade it. I wouldn't want to try it. I haven't seen any type of Propfirm before, but I thank God that I know 10 trades today. So they have a very good one. The commission is credited to your wallet instantly. I placed withdrawal to my bank account yesterday, being Saturday, and the money arrived. They are good. So that means if you even withdraw on Saturday, the money will still arrive. Even on the weekend, you withdraw, the money will arrive. So they are good. They are good. Ten trade is a scam. They control your trade at the back end and make sure you lose after your first payout. So there are people like that. They believe the market is manipulated. They don't want to believe that the fault is from them. So this is understandable. Is a trader. This is the trader world. All right. So they are legit. They are legit fast deposit and withdrawal. I recommend this to everyone. You just try and testify by yourself. Their spread is very tight and fast execution. All right. After trading, I made withdrawal request and it was done within a short period. All right. All right. So we have a good request for a good review for this guy. So any other one you want us to check out? All right. All right. So all right. So do they have like that fixed? From what that guy said, do you think they have a fixed drawdown, or you didn't go for the one that have fixed drawdown? Do you think they have a fixed drawdown? Because I want to see trade. What that guy does. Okay, okay. So and the account is this static drawdown. So I want to open the website and see the accounts we got. Let's do the review on it. Whether it's a static drawdown, is it a fixed drawdown, is it a trading drawdown, is it an equity based drawdown, or let's know the drawdown because that thing really all that information is yeah, I know, but I want to know if the daily or the overall, although you would have seen that already, but you can check it out or we can look at something else. All right, all right, all right, all right. So daily is 160, overall is 270. Right, that's a very good one. That's a very good one. That's $300. That's a $3,000 account. Right. So is it phase one or one step or two steps? Right. No spread. Yes. All right. So do they accept weekend holdings? All right. That's a very good one. So do they accept weekend holdings? Can you hear me? All right. That is network. All right. Steve, are you there? Steve, I've not said anything. Since Steve. Okay. Steve, I guess Steve. Maybe he has slept off with his phone on live. That's what I'm thinking. But he's just here and he's not saying anything. I guess he's very tired about today, the day, and just slept off. All right. So yeah, this tension is just loading. Let's look at the chat. All right, all right, no problem. No problem. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody entered it said, yeah, no, this was the entry of the trade. This leg here was the entry. It was okay. There was a break and retest there. There was a break and retest there. This line I came down here. This was a break and retest. The break happened there and the retest here. And also, this is the support zone, and the psychology level right here. So the psychology level right here, and the support zone here, and the break and the retest. So that's three confluence, and there's multiple weak rejection inside here. You can see right here. When the price came in the first time, it made the hesitation right here. Hesitation. It didn't get to the zone. So right here, upon this liquidity spike right here, I saw it was it ended up a bullish. And I entered upon this guy, upon the next leg. This red guy that formed there. That was my entry. So it came up like that. So that's when I dropped the trade by BTC. Somebody that entered yesterday, he caught this from here. I guess he took his TP around there and let the trade go. So even Peter, I guess Peter entered the trade. So the trade, he was thinking the trade was going to break, then he entered somewhere around here or something. But it's still floating. We're expecting it to go higher because looking at the higher time frame, looking at the higher time frame, you can see what's happening here. The price came from here. Let me draw it so you can see. So we are seeing a resistance zone here around this point, right? Can I see this? Can I see this? Can you hear me? Okay, all right. So we are seeing a resistance zone here that whenever price comes here, it will go down. So we are expecting it to repeat this consolidation that it's doing like this. It went up, You can see this. This was the height. Came here, brought here, came up again. See when it came back down to the zone. It came up again, give the spike, came back down, give a spike down here. So you expect it to come up to this zone again. Spike up here. So and we're also looking at this trend line because you're seeing the trend line coming like this, right? You are seeing another trend line coming like this. So if you're looking at this trend line here or this trend line here, to bounce from there. This first touch, second touch, this is the third touch. This is also first touch, second touch, third touch. So you're expecting this one is going to be a fourth touch. So this might break and come to this one as a third touch and drop from there. So that's what you're looking at. So of course, this liquidity resting here, we know okay, it's going to go, but this resistance is holding it, but it's still moving in an upward direction, like an upward move. So holding it, it's giving us bullish move to the upside. Give us this doji right here for the reversal on this liquidity spike right here. That was where my entry was. Then the move, this place is resisting in this zone right here. This is resistance. So expect it to come here, push higher. Once we reach this zone, I believe there was we are in a weekend number one and number two there was holiday May 27 Children's Day. I believe some people are still like they're still out on since it's weekend and the holiday was close to the weekend. That's why I believe the market is experiencing that during this weekend. So on Monday, that's when also we're seeing significant moves. So that is giving this weekend vibe. So it's only if you want to scalp it. I didn't hear you. Alright, alright, no problem. You're welcome. God be the glory. Yeah. During market opening, 10 p.m. Yeah. True. Alright, there it goes. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're working on right now. That's what we're working on. Yeah, thank you very much. Alright, let's look at GBP GBP.